Did anybody see the Vice video? The Vice is a magazine based out in New York, in America, and they produce videos. And we actually posted, there was a teaser, which is a little trailer, for a little film that Vice magazine have produced, a little documentary. It's only 15 minutes, 16 minutes long. And it's called Stoned Kids. You saw it, did you?
Yeah, yeah, very good it was.
There's a girl, 8 years old, and a little boy, I think he's 4 or 5 years old, and they've had some horrible, nasty things wrong with them, leukemia or tumours, and the medical profession and the doctors of the health system, the NHS or whatever, couldn't help them at all.
You mean they could only offer what they could only offer, which would be chemo and
radiation,
and all the rubbish stuff that kills you?
Which pretty much makes you very, very sick. And these kids are really happy.
And what did they have then?
Hemp oil.
Rick Simpson oil?
Yeah, the same that's on the run from the cure. And it's made from a plant that the government call this horrible, nasty word. It's got its roots in hell. And you'll buy a gun and you'll go and murder your entire family. Well, those kids seemed really happy. There was a little girl, 8 years old, and she takes a little capsule. She said it was bubble gum. And she likes the oil. She had to leave the capsule in her oil in the mouth because it tastes yummy. It gives her the munchies. Before she wasn't eating, right, and she was dying. And now she's very, very happy and eating again because her father, although it's against the law, puts this Ricky Simpson hemp oil into the tablets for his kids. And then there's another set of parents that have got a little boy. His name's called Abel. Cain and Abel. His name's Abel, and he's only about 4 or 5 years old. And the kids say, well, how does this... I'm not going to use the word. One begins with C and one begins with M. They're horrible, nasty words.
Demonised by the Rockefellers, Rothschilds, of course.
Yeah, thank you.
To make sure you take the pharmaceuticals.
Got its roots in hell.
Yeah.
Right, forget these words. It's Indian hemp oil. Right, it's oil made from the Indian hemp flower. Right, that's all. It's just a natural thing. It's not a drug, and apparently.
If it has these benefits, I can see now why the pharmaceutical profession are happy to try and make out that it does have its roots in hell.
It's going to have its roots in hell for them because all of a sudden they're not going to make any money, are they? What a shame. They'd rather let children and people die.
Yes. But
these kids, it says, how do you feel when you take this medicine? And she says, it's yummy. I like the taste of it and it makes me feel happy. And the girl, she had a dream journal. I'd recommend you see it. It's on the Vice... it's not on YouTube because YouTube don't want it on there.
It's in the latest news though.
It's in the latest news headlines in the forum and Get Out Debt Free.
Yeah.
But it's also, if you go to Vice or Google Vice, other search engines are available of course, and you go to the Vice channel and it's called Stoned Kids. Right, it's 15 minutes long, 16 minutes long. And basically the other little boy, I think he had a brain tumour.
Yeah.
And now there's nothing wrong with him.
You mean this?
Nothing wrong with him.
You mean this Rick Simpson oil cured him?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
You can't use
that word.
Legal disclaimer. Can't use the word cure. But he's fine. They're fine now, and they're happy. But some people are going, you give this oil, this horrible, evil stuff to kids? Not how do they feel? They feel happy. There's nothing wrong with them anymore. Now, the question here is, are the governments and the health systems lying to us? And have they been lying for thousands of years?
That almost sounds like you're suggesting, get my words out, that maybe there's some corruption going off in these governments and health services.
Well, you know what the government is, don't you?
Yes.
And most people don't realise that whoever you vote for, government wins, of course.
Yes.
But the government is called a club of take. They call themselves parties, not organisations.
Yeah, very good point.
Right? So they're having a party.
Really?
Yeah, like a birthday party. Because it only takes about 3 to 3.5 years in order to move all the public money into private pockets, their mates' pockets. And then they normally swap over, so you get the red and then the blue and then... They won't let the green one in, the yellow.
And of course, the reason they're having that party is because, get this, you're paying for it!
Yeah, with your lives as well.
Oh,
and some kids are paying with their lives. Now this has got to stop, hasn't it?
Oh,
if you can make an oil which is completely harmless and hasn't got its roots in hell...
So it's made from a natural plant that...
Apparently a flower.
It's been put here for our benefit.
I've seen the Ricky Simpson film. It's called Run From The Cure.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, have a look on YouTube. You can find it. Run From The Cure. He grows this plant and he makes... He has flowers. And he boils it up in some vessel, right? And he makes an oil from it, which you can put into little capsules, like the kids do on the video. The video's called Stoned Kids, right? And you put it inside there and you just take it. You can just swallow it, apparently. I mean, I'd love to try some, but where can you get it? I guess it's as rare as hen's tooth. Maybe I should give David Cameron a call and ask him if he can get the Surgeon General to prescribe some.
There is that.
Although there's nothing wrong
There is
with
that big warehouse down south that actually grows it.
Oh, that's a Phillips company, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, but it's illegal. It's illegal.
Ah, well, you see, now it's not illegal if you get a licence, and they've got a licence to commit crime. I mean, to grow.
So you're telling me you need a licence to do something criminal? But what shouldn't really be criminal? It's just a natural plant, flower that grows in the garden, and it always has done.
Well, see, what they're doing is they're growing it, making said oil, and then mixing it with some pharmaceutical and saying, the pharmaceutical cured you, not the oil.
Would that be Sativex by any chance?
Could be.
I've tried that.
It's
the
horrible.
guy that was in a wheelchair, he says, do you want to try this? You spray it underneath the tongue and it burns your tongue.
That's the chemicals in it.
That's the chemicals in it. So anyway, this is just our little video about kids taking Indian hemp oil. Right, there's nothing demonised about that. And they've got tumours and leukemia and stuff, and now they're well. They had them. And now there's nothing wrong with them. So if the government's been lying about the use of this hemp oil, and the medical profession have been lying about it, Big Pharma's been lying about it, so does that mean the church has been lying about this all along? Or was it in there all...
It was in there because they actually used to anoint with said oil.
I don't want to get into that. But when a priest anoints himself, you know what he rubs on his... in order to rape others, and we don't want to go into that right now. This is the good news, right? We should be lobbying.
Why should we?
Yeah, why should you bother?
Just take it. Let's just kick that out.
Don't bother going to the doctor if you've got cancer. Don't bother. Would you?
I'd go and see what they're going to say to you, but they know they're going to just prescribe stuff that makes you worse, makes your hair fall out.
I won't even bother going to them.
No.
Right. I just have a look on the health section on Get Out Debt Free. Watch a few films. Watch Run From The Cure. It's very interesting. I think we might go to Amsterdam. See if we can go and get some there, because apparently hemp oil there is tolerated.
Yeah, Rob Rick's actually put a couple of videos out lately. You should watch them as well. Some talks he's done. Very interesting.
Do you know that little girl? Do you know what she does now? She has a dream journal. There's a guy that made the video, an Indian chap, and she opens this and she says, look at my dream journal. What was she dreaming about? Ice cream and strawberries and chocolate. Isn't that nice?
Rather than death and gloom and doom.
Anyway, happy, happy, joy, joy. They really are cures, but alleviations. There are other things out there which are not chemical, and they're not drugs. They're pure nature.
Yes.
Nature. All down to nature. We love you, everybody.
Love you all.
Thank you.